Hello everyone, last time I opened the Retro series, I got 25 unique minis out of the total of 61 available to collect. Today, I'll open some more to see if we can find new minis to add to my collection. Thank you to everyone that commented on the last video I did on these, and for all the useful information about some of the miniatures, which I'll be referencing throughout this video. Now, without further ado, let's see what miniatures we're gonna find. Oh wait, never mind, scratch that. I do not have 25 unique minis, I have 28, and that's because I did a short where I got some new ones. Well, this is promising. Right off the bat, we got a new one. This is the Pez Candy and Dispenser. It almost looks like a Pez police officer or something. Well, it seems like they messed up just like with the other Pez item because it says connect with us, pez.com, and then there's Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If these were retro or vintage, yeah. Plus, there's also some nutrition facts, which again, thanks to your comments, I now know that they were not required to put any nutrition info until sometimes in the 90s. Either way, it's a new mini, so let's mark it as found in the collector's guide. We got the Dum Dum Pops, and it's a duplicate. And regarding the save wraps for prizes that I mentioned in the previous video, someone in the comments said that the Dum Dum wrapper had an address on them and you could collect them and then mail them in for prizes. I wonder if they still do that nowadays. Probably not, right? Well, I guess I'm pretty lucky because this is a golden one, which is, I think, rare. It's actually part of the luxury category, but it is a duplicate, and I really enjoyed people saying that sometimes they would get these because you would also get the can that could be used for other things, and that makes total sense if the price difference was not too big between these and then these ones over here that are in the package. But yeah, pretty cool mini, nice and golden with a vintage looking wrapping. You guys know I'm a sucker for gold stuff, so this is good. And here, my friends, we got the delicious looking Planters Cheez Balls. Everyone in the comments said that these are still being made, and some people even mentioned that for a while they bought them back in the same exact vintage can. And thank you to everyone that mentioned what stores I can find these in, and some of you even mentioned the location in the store. Like, I think you were saying somewhere around the Slim Jims and popcorn products. Ha! Plot twist. Well, I guess you guys saw that from the thumbnail, but I'm gonna go out and try to find some of these miniatures and compare them to, compare the packaging of the old product to how it looks right now. And of course, I'm gonna use this opportunity to also try a few. So first stop is gonna be Jewel Osco, and we're gonna search for those Planters Cheez Balls, which by the way, I've never had. So let's see if we can find them. There's these cheese balls, but I don't want these. Like the chips or the like peanuts, nuts, and stuff like that. Okay, because they have the Planters peanuts. So they should be here then. Yeah, this section. What? We saw these and we thought these are the ones, but no. Cheetos, minis, cheddar. So some people online said that you can find these near the Slim Jims. Yeah, like the little sausages things. Those? Yeah. Okay. I thought they're more like next to the cash register.
Yeah, me too.
So here are the Slim Jims. And then these are the Pringles and all the other stuff like the Chex Mix. And there's some stuff down here. And I thought they would be somewhere here. So we pulled it on the phone and it says that it should be in the cheese and puffed snacks. But we looked here and there's no sight of them. We found these, but that's not what we're after, so we're gonna go to a different store, I guess. You guys suggested a lot of different stores, so we're gonna go there and see if we can find them there. All right, so the next thing that you guys recommended in the comments for where can I find the Planters Cheez Balls was the Dollar Tree. So I don't have high hopes for this, but I'm gonna have to take your guys' word for it. Three. No, you bailed on me. I'm not gonna do this. Do you see anything? All right. I'm just gonna walk around for a little bit to just see maybe they're on a different aisle, but it's not looking good. I'm gonna try this one more aisle and that's it, because it doesn't look like they have them at all. I think the next thing will maybe be a gas station and then 5 Below. That's pretty much it. I am out of options, unless I can just get them online, I guess. Since we're here, I just realized I don't have milk, and in case I get the frosted flakes, I'm gonna need some milk. And then I looked in the fridge and I'm like, do they have milk here? And no, they don't, but they do. How do they have milk on the shelves? Doesn't this have to go in the fridge? Isn't that weird? But again, I don't wanna stop at a different place, so I'm just gonna grab it from here. It's gonna be interesting to see how it tastes, I guess. And they have like whole milk, they have like 2%, they have 1%. Oh. And they even have chocolate milk, which I think I'm gonna get this too. You didn't even know they have it, right?
No.
I just saw it now.
I was like, I'm definitely getting one too.
So I'm getting whole milk and a chocolate milk. You guys did not recommend that I should try 7-Eleven to find the Planters Cheez Balls, but I am having a good feeling about it. I'm not taking the camera in with me though. I'm just gonna go in real quick, look for them, come out. I don't know, maybe we're getting lucky. I wonder if this works, because technically I have a wireless microphone. Yeah, no luck. They don't have them. It's so weird because it looks like they have them, you know, based on everything else that's there. And then it's like, yeah, they have everything except that. So let's go on to the next one. I'm thinking of stopping at Walgreens too, maybe, but I don't know. We'll see. All right, so the gas station was another thing that you guys recommended. You said gas stations have these, so I'm gonna give it a try. Nope. I'm really curious if the microphone actually works. Do you think the microphone works? Do you see the beeps? Yeah? It works? That's pretty cool. They don't have it here either. That sucks. All right, let's go to Five Below was the other one? All right, we're gonna try Five Below. And if it's not there, I might try one more little kind of like a local convenience store that always had things that you can't really find anymore. And if it's not there, I don't know. I might just get regular cheese balls, even though I had those before. I never had the Planters ones. Anyway, to Five Below. All right, Five Below. Please come through for me. Let's go. Never mind, couldn't find them here. Maybe I should try it, but this is just the Sugar Rush area. I'm sure there's nothing here. Should I go to Walmart? Maybe they have them. Oh, and by the way, while we're here, you guys should try these. They're so good. All right, last chance to find these. You guys said by the Slim Jims and beef jerky and peanuts and stuff, right? They're not here. I can see Planters peanuts and all kinds of Planters nuts, I guess, but I have a feeling they might put them with the snacks and, you know, chips and all that stuff. So, anything? No? They could be here too. I see potato sticks, Pringles and stuff. I don't know how you guys found these in your area, but as you can see, I'm having a very difficult time finding them. I think there's one more aisle with snacks and stuff and kind of like crackers and things like that. So I'm gonna check that. If it's not there, it's just not available in this area, I guess. What? Our Walmart sucks. They change like the layout and where they put stuff so many times. It's like you get used to it and then in a month they change it and it's somewhere else. Funny enough, I haven't seen any type of cheese balls here, like at all. Unless you count like Cheetos as cheese balls, I guess. Actually, let me see if I can find those because I'm gonna grab one of those just in case there's no cheese balls at all. See, I'm gonna get these so that at least I have some type of cheese balls. I'm at that convenience store I told you guys about. I'm gonna go real quick in and see if they have the Planters Cheez Balls, and if not, then that's it. There's no other place I can go to. I was trying to see if I can find them online too, but not really. I mean, you can see certain places that they have them, and then they're just, you know, you go to the website and then it's like, no, it's out of stock. Anyway, I'll be right back. Darn it. Doing that. No luck. So that's that. So as you already know, unfortunately I couldn't find this. The next best thing I guess is the Cheetos minis. And I've never tried these before, so I'm actually curious to see how they are. I'm pretty sure they're different from the Planters, but what are you gonna do? At least it's cheese balls, but I know the point was to actually try and compare the retro package with the current package, but oh well. It smells pretty good. They look very radiant. They look very, what's the word am I looking for? It's kind of like radioactive. They look very radioactive. It's a very neon orange color. These are actually nice. They have to put the same dust that they put on regular Cheetos, right? But for some reason it feels a little bit different. Whenever I'm in the mood for some Cheetos, I would rather go with these. So I'm definitely gonna get these again. And here's the Kodak Ultra Max 800 with 24 exposure poses. I hope that's what that means. EXP, exposure, which basically means you can take 24 pictures with this one. I don't know about you, but whenever I get these Kodak minis, I always think about that Pitbull song. I'm not gonna try and sing it because I don't want to get a copyright strike, even though obviously I probably wouldn't sing it that good that it would trigger copyright, but you never know. By the way, I never knew exactly what this little tool I'm using is called, and a lot of people were asking in the past, and someone in the comment mentioned that it's called a spudger. There's another duplicate of a can of STP oil treatment. Someone mentioned that this was meant to go in the oil, and it was at the time a cure-all for your car. I never understood why they would say secret formula over there. I mean, it's not like if it's not secret, it would be less efficient, or I'm guessing it's just a marketing strategy to get you to be like, ooh, I'm getting something that was made using a secret formula. Right, finally something new. We got the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. And I gotta say, Tony the Tiger looked a whole lot different back then. This is cool. Win $5 a week allowance for a whole year. So let's see what's on the back. Win $5 a week allowance for a whole year. Enter Kellogg's Stick Up for Breakfast poster contest. 555 winners. Kellogg knows it's important to eat a good balanced breakfast every day, so they would like you to make up a poster with words and pictures showing why it's important to stick up for a good breakfast. And you might win an allowance of $5 a week for a whole year. 5 times 50 is $250, 5 times 2 is 10, so $260. I'm curious if you would get it weekly or just, in a lump sum. Everyone who sends in a poster will get a set of 10 stick up for breakfast stickers. So regardless of whether you would win the $5 allowance, you would still kind of get something. They're pressure sensitive, and all you have to do to get them is enter the poster contest. I wonder what that means, pressure sensitive. Anyway, I guess these are the stickers you would get if you would enter the contest, which are pretty cool. Scan the code to see real kids, real stories, and how you can make a difference. Wait a minute. It said scan the code. Does this mean that this part of the package is not actually retro or vintage? Or they just use this front part? Oh, never mind. It has a vintage sticker there, which means that it's probably something that's new, and it's just that, they had a vintage looking package. Are any of you out there who entered this contest and actually won? Or maybe you know someone that entered the contest and won? Let me know in the comments, and in the meantime, I'll mark this as found and we're gonna move on to the next one. All right, I'm back at Jolasco to get Frosted Flakes. Not a big fan of Frosted Flakes in general. I prefer other stuff. I'm going to show you in a little bit. So here they are, the Frosted Flakes. Tony the Tiger and all that. So I'm going to grab a box. Oh, look at that. They have the Frosted Flakes chocolate milkshake. Now, that I would get behind, definitely. Of course, the Cocoa Puffs. Did I mention the Cocoa Pebbles? And yeah, why not some Crave chocolate? Those are really good too. Do you see a pattern there? Yes, I love everything that's chocolate in terms of cereal, but if I was to not pick chocolate stuff, this is what I would like. I like the Corn Pops. The Fruit Loops are also a good choice. What else? Oh, yeah. Fruity Pebbles are also good. Definitely these, the Golden Crisp. I don't like plain stuff like Cheerios and, Chex. It's just not for me. I want more flavor, strong flavor. If that makes sense. Enough about that. I'm gonna get the regular Frosted Flakes and these because I want to see how these are. They're chocolatey, so I'm sure they're going to be better than the other ones. It seems like, I think for a while I was looking at me instead of the camera, but oh, and I almost forgot. We're going to leave this there as we usually do. Up next, we're gonna try the Frosted Flakes from Tony the Tiger. And also we're gonna try this crazy milk that was on the shelf from Dollar Tree. I hope it's gonna be good. Oh, and let's not forget about Frosted Flakes, the chocolate milkshake. I think these might be really good too. Ooh, I can actually combine the chocolate milkshake ones with the chocolate milk. Do a double chocolate type of situation. So we have the current package, old package. I don't know what to say. It's the old one definitely looked older, more vintage. Let's do this. Ooh, I thought that's gonna fall. I just feel like they're just I mean, I guess the Frosted Flakes are a little bit better because they have the sugar on it, but regular corn flakes, definitely not a big fan of that. So like I said, I don't know what they do with this milk. I actually want to taste it the way it is. It looks normal. Tastes like milk. I mean, it does taste a little bit different. Ingredients, milk and vitamin D3, so it is milk. Here we go. Put that in there. Put a little bit more of this. So normally I like these to get a little bit soggy, not like complete sog, but I don't even know if you can say that way, but I don't want them to be very crunchy. Wait a minute, they have a lot more sugar on them than I remember, which is a good thing because then that means I actually like them. But this is what I want to really try. Give them a quick mix. Okay, moment of truth. Yeah, that is really good. I mean, they were right to put milkshake on them because it definitely tastes like a chocolate milkshake rather than just chocolate. I'm definitely keeping these and I'm giving these away. Even though they're good, these are a lot better. And now, imagine if we're just like, unopened package, maintains quality, store at room temperature. Okay. Refrigerate after opening. All right. Suggested usage within 14 days of opening. It looks pretty thick. It does look like milk chocolate. Chocolate milk.
Milk chocolate.
Yeah, milk chocolate.
Chocolate milk.
Can't you say milk chocolate? Why not?
I don't know.
Milk chocolate.
Chocolate milk.
You got it?
Yeah, what do I do with this?
Just drink it.
Oh.
Tastes good. It's kind of like you have your powdered cocoa and then you add it and then you mix it with some sugar.
It tastes like oats.
A little bit. It a little bit does taste like oats. I'm really surprised. I mean, it's how much was it? Like $1.25? If you want milk chocolate and you're not very picky and you want a lot of it for a low price, what? This is it.
Milk chocolate.
Did I say it again?
Chocolate milk.
If you want chocolate milk or milk chocolate, this is what I recommend. All right, that's it. Back to opening. Another can of STP oil treatment, which I guess would come in useful if you have multiple cars. Kind of curious how much of this would you have to add and if it was also added during a oil change. We got another duplicate, the 3M diskettes, and it comes out like this. I was still quite young when these came out, but I do remember them. And here we have a 1 pound can of Hershey's Genuine Chocolate Syrup. Sorry, it actually says genuine chocolate flavor, which basically means it's flavored as much as possible, as close as possible to real chocolate. Because the ingredients are sugar, water, corn syrup, as expected. We put corn syrup in everything here. Cocoa, salt, and vanillin. or vanillin, and artificial flavoring. The contents of the can are sufficient to flavor 1 to 1.5 quarts of milk. If syrup is thicker than desired, place can in lukewarm water. If too thin, refrigerate. They suggested to use it as an ice cream topping or a chocolate flavored milk. And then for chocolate flavored milk, you had 2 options, cold or hot. I don't know how true this is, but someone said in the comments that there was a missed opportunity here because the Hershey's syrup can should come with its yellow plastic top that says Hershey's on top, and that you would normally make a big and small triangle holes here on the top with something sharp like the end of a bottle opener, and then seal it back with the yellow lid. So then I'm guessing whenever you would turn the can, it would just kind of like, you know, rain chocolate flavor Hershey's syrup on whatever you're trying to put it on. Does that ring a bell to any of you out there? Tony the Tiger from Kellogg's is back with another box of Frosted Flakes. We got a can of Pringles, newfangled potato chips. This was back when having potato chips in this shape and in a can was a big deal. However, not a huge deal for us right now because this is a duplicate. Okay, I'm back at Joel Osco. As you can tell, I kind of love this store. And we're here for the Pringles. Obviously, I had Pringles before. Sorry. Thank you. Obviously, I had Pringles before, but this is a perfect excuse to actually get some more and taste them. We obviously need to get the original because that's what we got here. Are you having fun? Yeah. It's good as long as you're having fun. This one is the retro, and this is the current version. I kind of like both. I guess I got used to however it looks right now, but the vintage one looked good too. I'm surprised they didn't just bring this vintage look back just for, you know, like a new thing to increase sales for a little bit. I had these before, obviously, but this is a perfect excuse to have some more. Don't get me wrong, they're good, but I don't think I got a very fresh batch. They're not stale, they're just hard. All right, back to opening. Well, this is exciting. It seems like we got a frozen moment, which is great. I love frozen moments. Tony the Tiger, the Frosted Flakes from Kellogg's. You get the little box, and then you get a bowl of milk with some Frosted Flakes on top. And then you get this little piece that goes in here like so. Oh, almost dropped it. Just need to bend this little tab backwards so that it goes all the way in there. That looks quite realistic, the way they're coming out of the box like that. However, I don't really like the fact that the ones that are coming from the box are actually a little bit more glossy, while the ones that are in the bowl are kind of like a matte finish. So then it gives the impression that there's 2 different colors almost. So yeah, that part is not very nice, but I mean, you know, from a distance, it actually looks pretty good, doesn't it? And it's a frozen moment, and you guys know how much I love the frozen moments. I think everyone does, right? Well, I'm gonna put it down here real quick and mark it as found, and then we can move on to open the next one. Alright, so this one was giving me trouble last time because I did not know what it was exactly. For a second, I thought it's perfume. I don't even know if I mentioned that, like, hey, I think this is lipstick. But you guys for sure let me know in the comments exactly what it is. It is a Revlon classic lipstick case from the 1950s. And then y'all said that the number of the bottom, it's a 582 Futurama lipstick case, a collaboration with a jewelry company called Van Cleef & Arpels. You guys also said that the bumps on the top are supposed to represent tiny rhinestones and pearls. Yeah, technically, it's not lipstick, but close enough. It's a lipstick case. And we got a American favorite, probably worldwide favorite at this point. Although I know the USA is probably the biggest consumer of peanut butter, but definitely don't quote me on that. This, my friends, is the Skippy Creamy Peanut Butter. It looks very simple, generic, and straightforward, which I guess that was the case back in the day. They weren't, you know, about marketing and how it looks. I mean, I'm sure they were trying to make it look good, but Yeah, this is very simple, right? Here's an interesting question about peanut butter that will probably spark some controversy. Do you guys prefer it creamy or chunky? And that is exactly how we start a war in the comments section. Before we move on, for those of you that are interested in the scale of these miniatures, I hope that you will find this information helpful. And if you'd prefer I use a different method or use the metric system, let me know in the comments. Here's another can of Pringles Newfangled potato chips. Just so you know, they're not called potato chips anymore. I think they're called potato snacks because technically it's not a chip. Ooh, fancy. We got the Charlie perfume. And by the way, in the last video I did on this, out of everything I pulled from the pouches, the Charlie perfume got the most amount of, I don't know, attention or comments. It's safe to say that it was the most nostalgia-inducing miniature from the entire series, or at least from everything I've opened so far. So the Charlie perfume, very, very popular back in the day, and unfortunately I couldn't find, I could find it, but it was on eBay, and I was able to actually find the exact same bottle from back in the day, and it cost like 133 bucks or 135 bucks, and I was like, I don't know if I want to pay that much, but I want to do another video on the retro. If you really want me to get that one, if you think it's worth it for me to actually experience the fragrance, let me know and I'm actually going to buy it. In the meantime, I got this, which is still being sold on Amazon, and it's a lot cheaper than 135 bucks. And yes, I did get the blue one because there were so many different colors. It feels like the blue one looks closest to the shade of this one. So when I found this on eBay, it didn't say anything about, like, I read the description, everything. It didn't say like, oh, it's the blue, or it's the original, or it's the red apple, I don't know, something. I really didn't have anything else to go by. That's why I got the blue one. I'm not gonna put it on me. I'm just gonna do like a tss, and then smell it, and that's it. Because I'm sure, even though it's not exactly the same, I'm sure it's kind of like in the general area of that one. So, well, it's a little bit darker, but oh well. I'm pretty sure the comments section is gonna be really hot right now with like, no, that's not it. This is that. This is this. I was surprised they're still making it though. Ready? Okay. It's definitely retro. It's definitely something from back in the day. I cannot see anyone wearing this nowadays unless... Never mind. I'm closer to how this used to be than I was 5 minutes ago, I guess. Finally, something new. We got another 3M diskette. This time it's a blue one. And to be honest with you, this is the one I remember when I was a kid. Not the other one, not the black one. This is the one I'm familiar with because I remember playing with this top part a lot. Just keep on sliding it back and letting it go. Because there was like a spring or something in here and it would just always kind of like go back to that, to this position. But yeah, this is the one that brings back the most amount of memories for me. Also, as a miniature, it's extremely detailed. Even though I think that little wheel thing in the middle, I think that should have been like a metallic color as well, if I remember correctly, but I might be wrong. Also, notice the space on this. It's 1.44 megabits. You wouldn't even be able to fit a picture nowadays onto one of these. I'm really glad it's a new miniature though. And it seems like for some reason I also forgot to mark the other 3M diskette over here. All right, just one more quick interruption because I want to give a shout out to my friends over at Try Treats. You all know how much I love exploring new and unique snacks from around the world, and if you're the same, this one's for you. With Try Treats, it's super easy. Just use the link in the description, pick a subscription plan, and each month you'll get a box full of snacks from a different country. I love it because I don't have to go out hunting for these snacks, they just come straight to my door. Be sure to check it out and don't forget to use my code GBKuhleen for 15% off your first box. Thank you so much, Try Treats, for sending me this delicious box. Oh, look at that. We got a metallic one. I haven't seen metallic in a while. So this is the 3M diskette in metallic version. I wonder if they had these back in the day as well, metallic. I don't know what that would mean though for, a real product back in the day. Maybe, no, I don't know. If you get the metallic one, it's more memory on it. Let's mark this one as found. And then here we got the hot tamales, tender, chewy, cinnamon flavored candies. Not a fan, as I said in the previous video as well. And you know what's really, really funny? In my last video, I noticed this, just born. And my theory was that, you know, that's how they used to say back in the day when it was something new. Or at the very least, Hot Tamales was using that phrase to, you know, indicate that, hey, this is a new product. And then someone in the comments said that Just Born is actually the company that makes hot tamales. And I'm sorry for doubting you, but for a second I'm like, that can't be it. So I googled it, and indeed, Just Born is actually a company that makes hot tamales. Yeah, I just thought that was really, really funny. And maybe a lot of you out there didn't know that either, so now you do. So we opened 4 balls and found 5 more unique minis, which is great, especially because 2 of them are harder to find. Now we have 33 out of the 61 that are part of this retro series. I hope you enjoyed this video, a little bit different than what you are used to. Thank you in advance for all your likes, comments, and for subscribing. And now as usual, you all stay golden, keep on shining, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Oh, and I almost forgot. I looked at the thing again. I'm not a big fan of the like. I'm not gonna put that in the video. Did you stop it? No. Okay. Okay, that's. All right, that's it. Oh, I was gonna do it again. Ready?